The beautiful thing about shooting is that there's no right or wrong answer. Well, I guess there is, but the answer is always whatever gets the ball to go in the hoop. And of course, to be able to get the shot off, to do it consistently at a higher level. So in terms of technique, my job is not to give players the perfect way to shoot, but to help them explore what works best while making their jumper as fluid as possible in a variety of situations. And although, as you guys will see, this may take some unorthodox methods sometimes, they're all for a specific reason. And the reality of it is, the best shooters all have multiple techniques or solutions depending on the type of shot, which you'll see. So my guy Killian here is a starting point guard at Brewster this season, and we had a week together right before the season to really lock in on building his feel and confidence on jumpers all over the court. And although this is a long ass video for this, I figured I'd give you guys the full look of this exploration process over the course of 2 days. And I think it'll help you guys a ton on your everlasting journey to become a better shooter. So first drill here is simple. He's moving to the side and alternating between a shot where he's hanging and shooting at the top of his jump, and then one where he's shooting a quick one motion shot, so on the way up. And a lot of this early part of the process is just building awareness. What does it feel like to shoot with a lower release? To hang and shoot at the top? To move laterally into it? It's an explorative process for him as he's feeling out different techniques, release points, ways to shoot, and for me as well, as I'm able to evaluate early on what works, what looks fluid, and what doesn't. And you'd be surprised at how many players aren't very in tune with how they move and how they shoot.
Just a little bit of ball handling. Go any 3 moves you want. So it'd be like 1, 2, 3.
Next one, still alternating between one on the way up and then one more at the top of the jump, but we're adding in these dribbles for a bit more variability. They can be any 3 moves, but they have to be a bit different every time, which means he's gonna enter the shot a different way every time, sometimes more fluidly than others.
There we go. Starting up here, I pull down as fast as I can, and I go up as fast as I can. So I'm here, I'm down, up into it. You should feel like there's a lot of power on that shot. Yep, there we go. Try to think about the ball. Just go here and here. It doesn't stop. That was pretty good.
From there, now that I have a better feel of his mid-range, I wanted to target one of the main focuses we had, the overall fluidity of his deeper shots. And this is one of the go-tos to make sure everything is working in sync. As you can see, it started to look pretty fluid. So now it's about adding in more variables to challenge the fluidity and the timing, starting with very simple footwork that can really change everything. This step adds an extra coordination challenge to time up everything for a fluid shot, but also some momentum into it, which is causing him to elevate more and shoot a bit higher, a natural adjustment to make with momentum.
Same thing.
And then backwards is where it gets tough.
Yep, this is difficult on this one, but try to think about, like, when you look at this here, it's 1, 2, everything's going down with the ball. So 1, 2, and then up once you get back. 1, 2, yes, there we go. 1. Go to the bottom, you're gonna pause here, and then when I say go, you're up. So everything is just one motion up. So you're here, when I say go, just one motion, try to get enough power on it from that bottom position. Go. Nice.
So now his timing and fluidity on these shots is definitely coming along. It's about being able to find this with no counter movement or that downwards motion. So working on fluidity from the bottom position, and for a strong kid like Killian, the power here isn't the problem. It's controlling that power and finding rhythm when it's inherently stopped halfway through the shot on a drill like this.
Go! Go. Because you were like, most of them were just like back hitting that hard because you're getting so much power on it. Now you've tried to slow down your shot a little bit. What's something that you could do rather than slowing down this type of shot? Make sure you have less power. For example, I'll show you here. You started off like this, where it's going like over the rim. Because of that, what I see you doing a little bit now is you get here, and now you kind of try to slow down your shot so it gets less power, which to you, like it kind of slows down like the fluidity of that shot. So, what I would say is think about those three types of shots you're talking about. Maybe instead of trying to slow down your shot, if you feel like you can get good power on it, maybe you just elevate a little bit more and shoot it from a little bit higher, like we did yesterday. So now you're here. If you feel like you can elevate and shoot it from there to take a little bit of power off, that way you don't have to slow down and almost try to like control your shot. Go. Nice. Try one more like that. When I say go, I'm going to close out to the block. You got to get off quick.
So one thing we'll talk about a lot in these workouts is being able to use different release timings and even jump heights to add and take away power on your shot. So typically, the later and higher you release it, the less power you'll get, but that's needed sometimes. Other times when you need to will up more power, it's about releasing it earlier in the jump. And again, this is something that we'll focus on a lot here.
So through all of these, I want you to experiment with the three different types of shots, right? The one where it's just the one motion up, two where it's kind of the middle, and then the three like your mid-range, you get all the way up. Because I want you to figure out like which one works best in each situation to the point where it's second nature, right? So first we'll go here. Actually, we'll build off of what we did last. We'll go different angles and different spots on the court each time. Now instead of going like a step into it, you're starting up here one hand and then kind of going around the back and dropping down with it as you get into it. So it's here, I drop, find the hand placement on it, and depending on the speed that you shoot it with and your angle, you can elevate more, less, shoot it from here, here. That's up to you, just try to experiment with those different times. Right? So I can go here, boom, down, and up into it.
So this is a big part of that exploration process I talked about earlier. So we talked about this and classified his jumpers, really any jumper, into three different numbers. Number one was that more one motion release, so it's the earliest. Number three is where you really hang, so maybe a mid-range where he's shooting it above his head. And then two is kind of the middle ground, where he's still jumping a decent amount, but it's more on the way up, kind of close to the top of that jump. So I guess the hybrid between the two. And right here, he's figuring out which one works best in which situation.
Nice. Let's call them 1, 2, and 3. 1 is this. 2 is the middle one. 3 is like up here. Which one feels more comfortable on this one?
The middle one.
Middle one. Okay.
The middle one. After I would say the
1. I think what I noticed here, which is interesting, is that when you kind of fumbled the ball here and like you had to come to a stop here, it was more comfortable or worked better to go with the 1 because you didn't have as much like momentum into it. When you did this well and it just kind of flowed up into it, the 2 is easier because you have more momentum. So it's crazy how it can change based on how much momentum you have. So same thing, now we'll go some off the dribble shots. And I want you to think about 1, 2, 3, which one works better. And before each rep, I will say 1, 2, 3, that's the type that you have to shoot with. So again, 1 is here, 2 is here, 3 is here. First one here, you'll go not necessarily half court, close to it, you're going one big push out dribble, okay? Now, I don't want you to go straight, but more so like an angle and shooting from right in front of the white line. So you're here, push out, and then shooting from there. All right, again, I'll say 1, 2, and 3 before you go with each rep. 2. Keep going for a 2 reps. 3. What'd you feel there on all those shots?
At 2 points, I would say the 3.
3, I agree.
Because I used to use this one.
Yeah.
And the first one is a little weird.
Yeah.
Because like I never shot like this.
Yeah.
You know, close to the thing.
Because you have to stop your momentum, otherwise the ball will just go all the way over.
Yeah.
So I think 3 for that one for sure. Now what I want to play around with is instead of going inside, outside footwork, you're shooting the same shot, but now you're going outside, inside. So it would be right, left going this way, or left, right going this way. Same thing, I'll call out 1, 2, 3. 3. Now we're gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna go either like a really heavy contest or no contest. Now you can decide 1, 2, or 3 on this one. Okay, let's go. Did this change anything, or is it the same?
No, it's the same.
Probably.
After I would say number 2.
Yeah. So you feel like you get enough power to shoot number 3 even off of outside, inside? So you like from the 3-point line, you're saying?
Yeah.
Perfect, because that's what we're about to try out. So, actually, first off, let's go a couple shots off the hop. So I want you to land same foot, both feet at the same time. Go here, hop. I'm gonna say 1, 2, or 3, just a few reps to help you figure that out a little bit. Oh yeah. How are you trying to go jump? Oh really? Well, like on the jumper, but you're trying to get up high. Okay? Just see what happens. Alright. 1. Hey, I made it work. I know. 1 again, same thing. Right. Nice.
Which one?
Do it again, yeah. There we go, good. All right, so obviously I would assume 3.
Yeah.
Okay. So you know which one you're best at here. I would encourage you to work on all of them. Like 80% of the time you're working on the one that's comfortable to you. But there are going to be times in a game where maybe the defender's flying at you, maybe the shot clock is low, and you have to get it off quick. So then it's a 1. And it's like, if you've never worked on that, then you're not ready for it. So it's going to make you a better shooter to do all of them, but obviously focus on the ones which you feel most comfortable with. And I think by now we realize like inside the 3-point line, it's going to be number 3. Now, this will be where it gets fun. Let's go, everything is outside of, let's go college line here. We don't have one yet, but in the middle here. First one you'll do, I want you to get into some type of step back. So you're getting inside the white line here. However you want to, getting back behind either college line or NBA line here, and shooting it. I'll call 1, 2, 3. Solid. 3. Switch it up a little bit. 2. Trying to get back. Good, miss. 1. Now, same idea, but I want you to, rather than going like just a step back into it, kind of flow into it. So what I mean by that is you can go like here, back into it, say you can go like here, but I want you to go more of like a smooth step back rather than like a normal step back. Let's go 2. Nice. 1.
So at this point, you guys are probably picking up on what I'm doing here, which is basically just exposing him to a variety of different factors that can come into play. Like for example, that step back, which is a bit more rigid, you stop your momentum, versus this float, which allows him to keep his momentum and elevate a little bit more, all of which can affect how he shoots the jumper, affect whether it's a 1, 2, or 3. And then taking him through that questioning process of helping him understand why and which one may fit best.
On the step backs, it's more the 1.
Yeah.
Because I'm in motion, but because I go,
You're going backwards, so you don't have momentum towards the rim anymore. And then what about the second one? Like you have a little bit more momentum. The same or?
yeah, it's more the same.
So for now, what we'll do is I'll contest it, same type of shots. We'll see how that kind of changes if you have a contest and you have to like elevate over somebody. Yeah, I'll call them out for now, and then I'll let you choose. So get into any type of step back you want over. Let's go. Switch sides. We'll go this side. You can choose which one you go. So switch it up each time. Sometimes go with like the smooth one. Sometimes go kind of a pound one. I'll contest differently, and you can have different momentum and different systems. So try to find the one that works best. After each one, say which one you hit. Was that a 2?
No, I don't think you're right.
Yeah. Okay, so for this first, let's say for the first 5, think about it. I want to get you to the point where you're not thinking about it, but like as you're figuring this out, maybe you can start to think about it. Was that a 2? We'll do 3 different shots. The first one, you're going to be backing up into it, so you'll catch here, shot. The second one, you're going to be moving to the side, so you'll turn, sprint, catch, and shoot from there. Third one, you're going to be stepping into it, so it's here, or you can even get some momentum and get like a few steps into that here. All right, I'm not going to tell you which one, you try to figure out which level works the best for you. Same thing, other side. Now, actually we'll go same thing. I like that too. To get a little bit more like confident, because I feel like right now the momentum's so strong, and you try to like control it, like I was talking about a little bit earlier, rather than just finding ways to like maybe elevate a little bit more, but you still shoot faster. So we'll go here. As soon as you catch, I want you to act like you have like 0.3 seconds to get the shot off. Like as soon as you catch it, just up as fast as you can. Okay. Try to make it that number 1 though. You can just go spot up, so you don't have to move into it. Beautiful. Got it. Faster. Let's go faster. Good speed. Alright. Now, to me, if you shoot from the goal line, that's perfect. When you shoot from here, every time it's back to the rim, back to the rim. So maybe here, try like a 0.5. So it's not, sorry, 1.5. Alright, so it's not like a full 1, it's not a full 2, just try the middle. So right from that college line. Yes. Money. Yeah, fast, let's go. A bit up. All you gotta focus on is quick up. Yes, best one, yes. What does that mean? Quick up. Yes. Got it. Alright, now, the toughest part about this is that in the game you're going to be tired of shit. And it's going to change that a little bit. So for this one, I want you to give me 3 down and backs. We'll come back to this. You'll shoot 5 shots. Each of them are different shots. Try to figure out which one works best. Alright, so get yourself tired a little bit. And you'll go straight into it. Let's go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All the way down. Step back, step back. Off-dribble with the step back. Nice. 2 more. Go half court, right into it. Let's go. Fast break by your side. Make this physical session. Nice. So you notice on that one, you're tired, now you have to go down to a 1 when you would usually shoot a 2. That just shows you how all these different factors come into play. Great shit, bro.
Now the entire session was pretty technically focused, so of course we still want to get a higher volume of reps to allow him to apply these things, think about them critically. And one way I like adding in a little bit of difficulty and reaction, but not a crazy amount to the point where he can't actually critically think about the 1, 2, and 3 and all the things that we focused on, is by having younger players hop in and play defense. So obviously he's getting a shot off basically every time pretty comfortably, but he has a little bit of reaction, it's a little bit more fun, and it's an engaging, slightly more realistic way that we can start to get a higher volume of variable reps up.
Similar the last couple days. Facing this way, just tossing it behind you here. It can be from either left or right. Just a little toss here, you're gonna flip either way, and then you're hopping, both feet hit at the same time. So it's here, and you can flip from here. Try to time everything up, get into it smooth. You'll go 3 makes over here, then 3 makes over here, just quick. Hop it. Next one here, you'll go alternating 2 different shots. First one is a quick hop, so you're trying to spend as little time on the ground as possible. Second one is a slow hop. So you can go, similar idea here, but now you're just like tossing it out here. First one is super quick off the ground. The second one, you'll take your time a little bit, so it'll be slow. Fine. That same top. You hit top, yes, there you go. There we go. you make one, you step back. You're gonna see how far back you can go without jumping. Now you have to be perfect and smooth. You're shooting from the white line, and you're shooting a regular shot, okay? So you'll take like one big step into it, try to shoot it as fast as you can. Now you're so used to that power that you have to control. So just here, into that white line, and that, so catch and shoot here, try to get the same amount of power out. Very simple, just catch and shoot. Yes, nice. Let's go, quick shot. Nice. I think the 1.5 is one of the... I want you to try to think of a time where you may use a 1. Because 1.5, I think, what I think at least is on a catch and shoot, most times, you probably use a 1.5 because you're so powerful that if you use a 1, it's like, again, it's like you have to control your power. So when do you think would you potentially use like a 1?
I would say that when I'm far from...
Yep, that's good. Yep. Think about what we did yesterday too. Yeah. When you ran, and then if you're a little bit more tired, you have to like really get power. And then I think maybe even if you're moving back, I think you can use 1.5. So I think it's just really deep shots, and then if you're tired. So we'll work. This will be kind of the only time you use the 1 today. Take a step back past the goal line. We're making 3 of these. Try to use more of like a 1. Let's see. Nice. Yeah, solid. Try a 1.5. that lets you not have too much power. Off-dribble stuff. I feel like we got comfortable now with like the 1, 2, 3. Let's go off the dribble in different situations. So, first one we'll do, you keep it simple here. You have 2 different shots. I'll set like a ball screen for you. Come off the ball screen. First one, you're getting into the mid-range. All right, so kind of pushing out. Imagine like you have like a soft head right here. Getting somewhere in the mid-range, shooting a little bit more of a 3. Yes, off that like drop cover. Second one here, I may get one of these guys to help out. All right, coming off the screen, I will step up. I'll be on defense. I'll step up and kind of push you out. You're gonna go around me and then get to a 3 ball, and that's shooting more of like a 2 or whatever you want to call it. Let me go get these poles out here. Oh! One. All right, I'll be here. I'll get around that, and then try to get to this spot exactly. Nice. Oh yeah, got it. Woo! If you can make that shot consistently, it's fucking over. And 1. Oh yeah, I'm out. Let's go. Oh yeah. Woo! Oh yeah. Need one.
This one, I feel like when I turn the, my.
Is it when you go left?
Yeah.
You feel like you turn it this way or this way?
No.
So it's like.
Yeah, like
this a little bit.
I feel like this.
Try one. I won't play defense so I can watch. I just want to see. I think that's natural. Something I've noticed is like you are pretty straight to the basket here, where most players will turn just a little bit. So I think that's your body telling you that it wants to turn a little bit. So try one where instead of going here and getting fully squared up to the rim, you let your feet get like a little bit here. That way they'll just end up where they were kind of turning. How's that feel? It looked like less of a turn. It wasn't a huge difference, but it's enough to not feel like this. Try one more like that.
But you know, like sometimes when I'm gonna turn my hips, it's because like I'm afraid, to fall down on the feet of the.
Yes. Yeah, because they're coming under you and stuff like that. That's fair. I mean, there's not much you can do about that. One thing, I mean, I've seen a lot of strategies for that. I see some guys will like go like this. Other guys will like more so land on like 1 foot and go back. Obviously, you don't want to be thinking about that when you shoot, but like you also don't want to get injured.
Because every time when I shoot, like I think about this, like
really,
I don't know why. Because like I'm afraid, to be injured, or to injure the other person.
Do you feel like you focus on that too much to the point where it takes away like the effort that you put into the shot? Interesting. Okay, let's do this. I promise you I will not hurt you, but I'm gonna make you uncomfortable.
Okay.
I've contested enough shots where I can do that. I'm gonna make you uncomfortable. Your only goal is to trust that you will not get hurt and just shoot that. Okay? Let's go. Let's get to that 3. Let's go. Hey, no. Let's go. Shoot. Don't focus on that. Let's go. I want you to develop one word or one feeling that anytime your mind goes somewhere else you can think about. So if you're thinking too much about like landing on somebody's feet, for example, what's one thing we can focus on? 2, up is a good one. Like whenever I'm in a shooting slump because I'm overthinking it, all I think is like, yo, shoot it up. And that takes my mind off everything else. And now I have one focus that helps me make the shot. So for this one, we can try up, just focus on shooting it up. Now that you have your mind on that, you won't be thinking about, oh fuck, where is this foot? Like trying to avoid it. Just shoot it up. That's your only goal. Oh, try one more. You're coming off some side. There we go. It's a very, I wish I was athletic enough to focus on landing. Coming off this ball screen, all right, 2 shots. First one, you're just pulling up from 3, just directly into it off the right hand. Second one, you're going here and then pushing out into it. Rather than me playing defense, I'm just gonna come in and tap you somewhere. Okay. Don't think about the tap, just think about making that shit. Hey! Woo! No! This feels good?
Yeah.
What percentage would you say is on the shot now?
I don't know, because I don't see you like in front of me, like I don't care.
Okay, bet. Now watch this. Let's go. Oh yeah, under. Hey! Yeah. Yo, that 2 is nice, bro. Yeah. That shit is.
I try to put in my mind like there is only the basket.
Yes.
Because when you say that my team is like, don't think about anything on the court, I said like, yes, that's true because all the great players say every time think about the basket.
Literally, bro. It's like they're in an empty gym.
Yeah.
Now, getting your mind there is not easy, but that takes work, and that's why, like, when you go back up to Brewster, if you can find teammates to do this type of stuff with, where you guys are like slapping each other, contesting, can help you get there. You got the ball. Yeah. You'll go anything you want. All right. Let's say you can use this ball screen, so just visualize a ball screen. You can come off it however you want to. Imagine the spin goes under. You can use a twist here. It literally doesn't matter. Mike and I are going to be running around with numbers on our hands.
I just have to say the number.
Yes, but as you're getting into your shot, we could also switch the numbers. So you have to keep your eyes on it until the last second and then shoot from there. Let's try it. So he would say, like, for example, if you're coming off it and you shoot it, I have it 2, yep, he would say 2, 5. And then you gotta make it.
Okay.
Alright?
And I have to shoot that after when I take the...
Yes. So you could, like, if I do one here, let's say Mike is running around, I could be, yep, I'm looking at it, I'm visualizing. 1. And then get into it. But you can shoot any shot you want to off that ball. 1, 2, 4, 1. Hey, no. Let's say this. You don't have to call anything out until you shoot. So okay. As you're shooting it, that's when you call it out. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Oh, yeah! So the goal is to be focused on everything, and then at the last second, it's just you and the rim.
3, 2, 1. That's 2. One. Oh! One. Nice. 3, 1, 2. One. Woo! Good, man. 4 minutes. Oh, yeah. 3, 2. Yeah! Yes, sir. Here we go. 2 free throws. Not bad.
Whichever one you think would be best. That is a 3, one that's 2, one that's a 1.5.
Mid is 2, 3.
So think about 3, 2.
Oh, okay.
So down and back, get a little bit tired, come down, you have 3 makes. 1, 2, and 3, or 1.5, 2, and 3. Once you do that, down and back, 1, 2, 3, down and back, 1, 2, 3. You gotta go through it 4 times. Alright, and I make up 3 shots each time. So 12 total makes. Let's go. Yeah! Start with any of them. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Yep. 2. Yep, need to take. 2. Yes, sir. 1.5. Yeah. Help out. If the ball goes to you. Okay. Let's go. 1.5. There we go. Shit, go. Take off. Woo! Take that. 2. 1. 1.